Scorpio, yes, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Far Without Boundaries. It is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising zodiac signs. Please do subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you get all the content updates. So I just checked the charts and I wanted to just I want to get right into it. Because a lot is happening in your third house, right, in Capricorn. Basically, Pluto is combust the sun, which means huge changes are happening to yourself, to what you're passionate about, to the way that you see yourself, to you. Like to what you care about and how you want to live out loud, right? And Venus is right in there too, in your third house. So a lot, third house of friendships, short distance travel, communications, education. I can say this, there's conversations coming, there's information coming in, conversations coming in, people that you're going to meet maybe in quick road trips or something, that are definitely changing the dynamic of who you are, how you feel about love especially, and what part of your life you want that to be. The changes are coming at your very core, because another real hotbed house is your fifth house, which is your house of who you are, which the sun is natural ruler of, and of romance, and that is where Jupiter and Neptune are in Pisces. So many changes are happening, but it's like your heart is splitting wide open. Like the possibilities are like kind of endless as to where you can go and what dynamic your life is going into, because you're allowing so much now that maybe before you didn't have the courage to or the faith to. But there's a sense of faith and connectivity that's so righteous and correct right now that this is a very lucky, beautiful time for you to really not only accept the truth, but accept what you are, who you are. There's huge game-changing shifts that are happening. So what sits between the third and the fifth house? The fourth house, right? And the fourth house for you has got Saturn in it still. I would say this. Watch the huge dynamic, almost like benchmarks. What was I going to say? Like, this is how you know your life is changing. Things with family are going to change. There could be family that's moving away to at a distance, but it's a healing process. It's almost like this move or this new communication is going to help to heal old shit with family. And as that heals, and you know it's healed because it doesn't hurt anymore, it doesn't traumatize you anymore, the trauma's taken care of, you've learned from it, you've talked about it, you've allowed it to help you grow. These shifts in your character, you'll start to feel healed, you'll start to not feel the pain that used to be there. And these things are gone and over with now because the healing has happened, which is going to cause the dynamic shift in those relationships and friendships and open you up for being willing to hear and listen and know things that you weren't before, that is just brought about by this beautiful connection now to your soul purpose, your divine purpose, and who you are, as opposed to kind of who you need everybody around you to be. Let's get into the cards. I am excited to announce to you that you are the zodiac sign that purchased the most amount of Vimeo on-demand extended readings. Not just last week, because last week is still totaling, but the week before on the Capricorn 2 Vimeo on demand page. So you are the ones that are going to get the Hidden in Plain Sight Secret 13th reading. It's going to be a live reading with me where I will answer one card questions for you. And I am going to have it this Wednesday night at 6 p.m. this Wednesday night at 6 p.m. That is Pacific time. So work out all the other stuff from that point. Over in the East Coast, that translates to 9. Do all the other translations yourself, but that is Los Angeles time, 6 p.m. Usually more people are available toward the evening after they've gotten home from work. And even though I love my European and Indian and Australian viewers, most of my viewers are still coming here in the States. So ultimately, what I tried to do was pick a time when everybody could actually get online and be able to just kick back, relax, and get the chance to ask their questions and come on and chat with me. So I will be, wait, let me take that back. I'm going to make that Friday. I'm going to make that Friday at 6 p.m. Yeah, Friday at 6 p.m. I'll do Friday at 6 p.m. So not Wednesday. Let's scrap that. Thank you. But we're going to go for this Friday at 6 p.m. is when it's going to happen. This Friday at 6 p.m. That's Los Angeles time. Over on the East Coast, that's 9 p.m. Thank you guys so much for your contribution to the channel. It's an amazing thing when those Vimeo videos are purchased. So I want to show my gratitude with you by giving you free 1-card readings, and that's what you're going to get. So meet me here, Born Without Boundaries. I will not be announcing it. I will not be announcing it live. I will not be putting out like anything. It's just you guys, for you guys to know and nobody else to find out. You ready? We have set healthy boundaries here. We also have life is a mystery here. And then we have watch your words here. Okay. There's somebody that you just don't feel worth talking. There's somebody that you just don't feel is worth your words, is worth talking to. There is this sense of, I'm just going to shut my mouth because this motherfucker ain't going to listen to me anyway. What that is telling you is something that it has never told you before. And that is the revelation that if I really feel this way about this person, why the fuck am I still in their presence? Why are they still in my life? If I can't honestly feel like I have set the boundaries, I have told them time and time again, you'll excuse me, I have the sniffles again. If I have told this human time and time again what I feel, and ultimately I don't see many changes, I'm just going to sit back and watch and look, and this time I'm going to believe. Okay? Watch your words is being very particular about what you say. But I got this thud inside my chest when these cards appeared. And I automatically knew that it was because you kind of already knew. You wanted to sit back and watch. Life is a mystery. I can't believe that this motherfucker right here, that kind of energy. And even though this sounds really simple, it's not. It's this beautiful moment of recognition of, wow. I could waste more time. I could spend more time asking. I could keep saying it again and again and again. But the fact that when I speak, it falls on dead ears, well, that's all I really need to know, isn't it? Yeah. And the reason you're ready to accept that is because you really don't need anybody. You don't. And Scorpio is a very sensitive sign. You guys are extremely, extremely sensitive, emotional, kind, emotionally vulnerable. And once you let someone into that space, they can stay too long because at least you know it's like the devil that I know versus the devil that I don't. And you and Virgo actually have that in common, which means staying in relationships for a prolonged period of time or staying in jobs for a prolonged period of time. You could take a lot of damage to yourself. You and Aries have a lot of this in common too. That's that Mars energy, but I just got to make it work, right? You don't. These cards, this message is right now imbibing you and empowering you, Scorpio, to know You don't have to make it work. That's the stupidest, dumbest waste of your energy. There's no obligation for you to do anything to make anything work that isn't working up to the capacity that you are. I need to pull one of these cards. Hold on. Surrender to the divine, full moon. You're over. This is done. The power of goodbye is a magical moment because it releases your obligations and energy tethers that have been draining you. Surrender to the divine. This is also a timestamp. We have a full moon in Capricorn coming up very shortly. Full moon in Cancer coming up very shortly. And it's interesting how I told you your 4th house is kind of that in-between zone of where everything is going to catalyze from. So expect this to happen either in your physical home itself or in your family, your 4th house family, right? Or either the people that actually live with you, your home, your 4 walls. So this could be changing your home, moving your home, or rearranging how your home looks. You could be moving in with somebody, you could be throwing a motherfucker's ass out, right? But this is a sense of there's a dynamic shift that's happening here that's making you realize what's important to you and what's not. And that moment is what precipitates all these other shifts and levels of awareness in you. Ooh. Y'all don't make these readings. Bubblegum, do you? Nope. That's not your style. Clear out the clutter. Oh, what's more? So this is a Cancerian energy card. It's a transformative card. It means the energy is shifting and changing. So it confirms the shift, the change. It also confirms that you're ready to move on from something. You know, it's like the tadpole becomes the frog when it's ready. It's grown the necessary parts. You've grown the necessary parts to let something go, and you're being told to allow it to go. Now, what is it? Well, that can differ. See the big picture. You got wind. You got wind, you got word, you got notice. You see, when you look in the distance, you don't really see, do you not see this job, this person, whatever. You don't see the need. You know, it's almost like when you look at the big picture, ultimately things start to make more sense to you, and it starts to be easier for you to decipher where to put my energy. You're also making a decision about your life. There's a huge change coming here. It's got to do with money too, finances. This isn't just love, this is finances. This is a huge shift in finances. And they're all upright, so it's a really nice shift. There's a transference here. What I say, y'all is leveling up. And you're not saying much. There's a secret here. It's your secret. You don't want to say too much. Maybe you can't. Some of you may be contractually obligated to not say something. Could be with tech, because sometimes Gemini energy has to do with that. Tech, communications, tech, communications, education. I don't know what you guys do for a living, but you could be keeping this under wraps. You could be working on something. You don't have to announce it. You don't have to tell me. But what I am telling you is you don't want to reveal something until you know it's safe and protected. Because you know this is big. And I am confirming this is big. Hold on. Let me see what else. Yeah, I knew one. I knew. Spirit has a plan. This is all divinely guided. This is all sort of fated. This is the right time for this to happen. It's all been synchronized. And make your dreams real. You've been weaving something in those dark places. And you've definitely, this is big shit you're working on. You've definitely set your sights on something. You've created this from the start. Could this be children? It could be, but no, normally this is more, this is not, this is something that you have been, progress that you have been making, weaving, perhaps you're even writing something. Make your dreams real. This is you. The spider is you. You're not being manipulated. You're the weaver. You're the weaver. So what's going to happen? Scorpio. What's going to happen with this tangled web they weave? Partnerships and alliances. You're about to sign a contract with somebody, or you're about to meet somebody that can bring your dreams further. When is this going to occur? How is this going to occur? I'm asking the questions for you. Sometimes the cards don't want to answer. So you're about to sign some contract, sign some deal, or create a partnership and alliance and fertility. Yes, this can absolutely mean that there's big news coming up. You could be pregnant. That could literally be what it is. Just connection and bam. But for most of you, I think this is not about legitimately, what once again, because that also could majorly change your fourth house, right? Is finding out that you're pregnant again, or something is up with one of your children. If you're a grandparent, they could be pregnant again. This isn't a bad thing that's happening, but it is growth. It is something birthed, something new. You have met somebody that is definitely like you're growing. Definitely your heart is growing. It's not just your heart as in love, romance, but as in my reason, my purpose. That's why I thought immediately you're going to sign a contract that is going to be very advantageous. You've got 3-3 here. Well, also, once again, divinely guided. 5 + 6 is 11. So this is the soul awakening. What could this be? This could be finding somebody to invest in a project that you have been building. This could be forming a partnership and making a contract, or signing the deal, getting the deal to go through. This could be meeting your life partner, somebody who you may want to have children with in the future, or there might be a child coming. This could also mean that you are solidifying a relationship, making it official, planting the seed for it to grow into the future. Oh, God. Oh, shit. All right, tell me more, tell me more. Ooh. And you have been keeping this very close to chest. You don't want to say anything, maybe because you don't want to, rock the boat. Time for a nap. That's interesting. But at the same time, no, I just got an image of a baby swaddled. Also, that could be metaphor for something that is just beginning, something new is growing. Time for a nap is this sense of the work is done. Now you've just got to hand it over to God. That's also surrender to the divine, right? A sense of get it over. Give it over at this point. Spirit already has a plan. It's like you've signed on the dotted line. Time for a nap. What is this time for a nap? What is this? Co-create. If y'all is tired, if y'all has been tired, this is your cocoon and you about to come out of it. By the book. By the book tells me 11, once again, awakening. You have been doing this right. You have been taking the right steps. You have been taking the right steps. Or you're dealing with, this is Taurus energy. It can very well be, it's like by the book, taking the right steps for your family, matriarchal energy, raising children, maybe up to 2 children. Maybe you already have these children. Time for a nap is a sense of, I feel like you're putting somebody down for a nap, like you're swaddling them, you're protecting them, you're doing what's right for them, you're moving them, you're deciding to move, or you're awakening to realize that this is where my priorities are now. Ooh. There's so much more here. Oh, okay, God. Oh, lead me, guide me. What do you want me to know? What do you want me to know? Scorpio. All of this has been in the future. All of it. New beginnings. I will see you guys in tarot.